Season. If you want, Coke, and you'll probably see things moving about a bit and little people, But that's it's the time. It was the time, the hippie power, flower power and the hippie side of things. Everyone believed in pixies.
Do you believe in elves and pixies?
Yeah. If people, yeah, there's got to be everything. There's got to be elves and pixies. If there's people, if we can talk about elves and pixies, they must exist. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about them, would we? But I'm sure there's, there's birds and there's bees, and of course there's been elves and pixies.
To me, Marc Bolan, it's my life. I've had a marriage, and the marriage is broken up through being a Marc Bolan fan. I come down here, I come down to the tree every year since Marc Bolan died, and my wife could not accept it.
Along with the service at the crematorium, some fans travel to Barnes to see the tree which killed Marc Bolan. One of these people is his son, Roland Bolan, who was 2 when his father died.
Things were starting to go so well for them. They had me and the life, and my father's career was really starting to turn around, and then it just shows you, you gotta watch out. Driving up across the bridge and everything, it's just I could slowly start feeling my stomach, and I never really know what's gonna happen. And it was a lot more emotional my first times here. Now, it's there's so much changes, and it's so cool to see that the fans are taking care of it.
It was a Friday morning when he died, and I had to come home from work. I was, unbelievable, I couldn't believe it. Very upsetting coming to the tree, but I wanted to come because I just wanted to put my thoughts with Marc and just let him know that I still feel a lot of him and still feel that his presence is here after 23 years.
My heart's still the way it was in 1977. I still feel the same way it was, and I still feel there's a part of him here in my feelings, because I'm starting to get a little bit upset. It's very strange, I know, 23 years on, but I'm very choked. It's still a very creepy and sad place, because you can look at the road and see how many traffic's going by and the impact of what happened to the Mini, because the Minis are only small cars. I know, I used to drive one, and I could see easily what accidents happened, I guess. I would not get in the Mini again.
I could have loved you, girl, like a planet.
29 years old, my hero, my pop star that I'd followed, had died in a car crash. No, I couldn't accept it.
Doesn't matter at all. No, it really doesn't matter at all. Life's a guide.
Just felt numb all day. Went into Woolworths in Whitley Bay and bought a Marc Bolan album. And just sat in the car, listening to the radio and looking at the album.
We walked all the way to Piccadilly, and got all the Marc Bolan is Dead off the newsstands. And I personally, should I be saying this? I personally, we went spraying Bolan Lives. And I personally sprayed the Albert Hall all around with the name Marc Bolan with a spray can of silver spray.
This is like a scene of violence and the end of Marc's life, and a lot of people won't come here because they find it too upsetting. I wish the damn tree wasn't there in the first place, and then maybe things would have been different. So I just come here out of respect, really, not because I want to.
When evening falls, fans gather at a club in Golders Green.
I think the fans are absolutely wonderful to think that they still come here and show their respects to him. I think it's wonderful, don't you?
Oh, definitely. They are. They're wonderful people.
Surprise, surprise, the boys are home.
He was far ahead of his time. He was 20 years above anybody else's time. If he hadn't have died, he would be far bigger than Oasis or Spice Girls today.
Whatever happened to the teenage dream?
Once you're involved with Marc Bolan, it's kind of like not a jail sentence, but it's kind of like you are a Marc Bolan, and you have to be a Marc Bolan fan for life. You can't get out of the club. Once you're a Marc Bolan fan, sorry, but the door shuts, and you're a Marc Bolan forever until you die.
Speeds past in his machine. Whatever happened to the teenage dream?
We're here to remember Marc and the music and the joy that he gave to us. You know, and just we come here to pay our respects. A lot of people would say we're daft, but it's just the way we feel.
I think even now he still wish he was here and wonder what he'd be doing now and what he'd be up to, and just whatever he was doing, even if he'd left the music business, just wish he was still here.
Whatever happened to the teenage dream?
Coming up next on BBC Choice, it's 45 Minutes.